This video is brought to you by COMICA. This microphone is wireless, portable, and packed with features that make it a game changer for content creators. Let me show you why the COMICA VM40 might be the only microphone that a content creator would need. It's sleek, fully wireless, and comes with features like 32-bit float internal recording, app integration, and noise cancellation. In this video, I'll show you how it works, my experience using it, and why it stands out. But before we continue, I want to give a special shout out to COMICA for sponsoring this video. They sent me this as a review unit, so thank you for setting this out for me to review. I'm actually really excited because, now correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that this is the first shotgun microphone that's wireless with 32-bit float recording. So I'm really excited to talk about this today. So let me show you what you get. Obviously, you have this attachment here that you could mount the microphone into. On the bottom here, you could actually mount this onto anything. There's a cold shoe adapter, but if you want to make it smaller for a 1/4 thread, you do have this adapter there. And there's that. Everything comes in this nice zipper case in the top. These are actually some windscreens for the microphone, and they're thick. Like, this is a really thick wind cover. So that's really nice, comes with that. And also inside, we have this. You can screw this onto the bottom. You can also put this onto a boom arm or a light stand. But yeah, these are adapters that come with it. You also get this pretty long USB-C to USB-A cable, but also this USB-A cable is just an adapter, and it can actually be USB-C to USB-C, because what you could do is you could actually plug this microphone directly into your computer if you need to, or directly into your USB-C phone. We've also got a couple of audio cables here. You can go, there's a TRS and a TRRS cable, and you have a couple of options there, and those come with it. Really what powers this is this amazing microphone, this transmitter, and also this receiver. That's why you'll need those cables there, is you can plug in directly, or you can plug in the receiver to your phone or your camera, or even your computer if you wanted to. But let's talk about the microphone itself here. Like I mentioned before, it does have 32-bit float internal recording, but what you have here is you have your audio out. You could also reset and repair this back to your receiver here if you need to. If you're having connections issues, right through there. There's also this USB-C, which is what you would use to charge. And then on the top, you have this screen and the feedback. You have low cut, high frequency boost. Lights there. And you have this recording button, which is what you would choose to switch between the modes. And this is your power and your safety channels right here. And this is what you would hold down and press to power on the device. You could also switch between your noise cancellation modes, which you could also change the normal recording to have a safety track as well. And you have this adjustment right here for the volume knob. This is the audio output that goes to the receiver. You can adjust those audio settings as well of how loud you want to have that be audio out. So we also have this gain adjustment knob. And then we have this Wi-Fi icon here with the Wi-Fi symbol. You could press and hold to turn it on and press and hold to turn it off. And this microphone has 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and also you can record up to 40 hours. The internal recording feature is awesome because it means no loss audio, especially if the device drops. And I've seen this audio test in other places, but the range isn't the most impressive thing here, which is why you're gonna wanna have that 32-bit float internal recording. What I would do is I would actually recommend using a setup like this, plugging the audio out and putting the receiver onto my camera and putting up the microphone remote-wise so that I can record and send to my camera. But this is actually just gonna be for monitoring. I'm gonna have this go to my camera because I love using 32-bit float audio files because I can adjust a lot more using those audio files. So I'm always gonna use what's internal in my final production. Honestly, that's pretty much the microphone. It's all right there inside. So now let's take a look at the receiver. Looking at the physical specs, we have this icon, the same one as this one here, where you press and hold in there to kind of pair and resync the microphone and receiver together. You also have an audio out, and you also have audio monitoring, so you can monitor your audio. Same thing there. You also got a screen, nothing on this side. On the bottom, you have your channels and your changes. You could change your channels and such. You could power it on, change your modes. And also, I forgot to mention that this set right here is one. You could also purchase it and sync up to 2 of these shotgun microphones as well. But here's how it works. If I press and hold to power this on, So you'll see here, I can change the modes between mono, stereo, and safety by pressing just this mode button. And right now, since I don't have any microphones synced to it, it's obviously showing me that I have the option of 2, but I'm going to set this down here. Now let's power on our mic by holding down this button with the Wi-Fi icon. And now you can see it has my mono audio track. And when I press on this first button right here that says channel 1 with that audio icon, pay attention to my audio gain right here on the right. I have it at 0. I press it, it goes to -2. And it'll just toggle by 2s going down all the way to -18. Or if I tap on this right button here, it'll now go up with my audio gain, and I can go up all the way to 18. So you can change your audio gain there. Let's set that back to 0. This blue light indicator shows us that we're connected to the receiver. And if I press this button, I can toggle through my low cut and my high frequency boost. But also, if I press it here, but if I press it on here, I'll turn on both those modes there, and so on. But if I press on the safety button, I could toggle between normal and safety modes. And then to record, I would press and hold on my receiver, press and hold. And now I've started the recording process here for 32-bit floating recording. So that's one way to start the recording on the microphone, but I'll press and hold again. And that stopped the recording. But also this record button on the microphone, I could press and hold. And now it started recording, as you can see that there. And on the receiver, you'll see this red rectangle around my audio track because that's showing that I'm recording with this. So I want to show you a real life scenario of how I'm going to use this mic. And I'm probably very likely going to use this mic in my production from now on because I actually really wanted this microphone. So I'll plug this in the audio out. I would generally plug this into the camera that I'm recording with, but I won't do that right away because I'm currently recording audio, obviously. But let's put this onto here. So what I actually have coming from the ceiling here is I have this arm with this called shoe mount, and I'm going to be able to put this microphone in there. So this is how I'm actually going to use it, is I'm going to place the microphone here, like so. You can't see it, but I have it right off camera right here. So then what I'll do is I'll plug this receiver into my camera over here, and then from there, I'm just going to switch the audio over. Okay, what you're hearing right now, this is the audio coming from the VM40, and I have it right off screen from you. It's right here above my head, so you can't see it. And this is likely where I'm going to have this microphone while I'm shooting videos from now on. But let's just take a look at the menu here, and I can just read through this for you. Yep, it's on the shock mount right now. There were actually a couple of things as I read through this that stood out to me. High frequency boost indicator and low cut indicator. So it says right here, the low cut indicator lights up blue when low cut is turned on. High frequency boost indicator lights up blue when high frequency boost is turned on. Onboard recording indicator lights up red when onboard recording is turned on. Function button, short press to switch on, off, low cut, high frequency boost. You'll see that you can, and what you'll see at the top here, you could be in the safety mode, you could be in mono or stereo mode, but this icon right here is denoise. So you could have 2 levels of denoise, first and second level denoise. It shows if you're paired to Bluetooth or not, and we're not because I haven't connected it to my phone. Speaker monitoring, you can view that, speaker monitoring on, speaker monitoring off, and also your audio gain levels that we talked about previously. So the audio that you just heard is from just the microphone getting sent to my camera. Okay, now this audio is 32-bit float internal recording. Okay, so in the app here, we'll tap on there. We've got stereo mode, denoise is off, audio gains at 0. And it's kind of cool. You can monitor and see where your audio levels are. So it's recording 32-bit float internal. You could turn on your low cut filter, high frequency boost, and you could even mute the microphone all from your phone here. And then if we go into settings, you could change your output mode, speaker monitoring, receiver gain, denoise, transmitter settings, and so on from here. Kind of cool that you get all of this functionality there. So that is the app. Okay, the VM40 microphone transmitter is off screen because I want to do that on purpose because I want you to be able to hear how the audio is going to sound after I put it in post-production, after I edit it, and I do all the equalizing of the audio settings to make it sound good the way I want it to. But If you want to learn more about the COMICA VM40, I'll have an affiliate link in the description below. If you click on there, obviously I get a little kickback from each purchase through there, but go click on there and go check it out for yourself. It's honestly probably going to be a permanent part of my setup right here. And again, I want to thank COMICA for sending out the microphone to me. And if you found value in this video, please don't be shy to like, comment, and share this video. And if you want to follow along for more camera and tech videos with me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.